All right, guys, this is Shrek coming to you from the swamp. We're getting the paint delivered today, so I'll be putting this YouTube video out. So, good deal. All right, paint inbound. So I'll pause it and get the tractor. Yeah, from like basically when you pulled up, you saw where it's mowed back here. Yeah. That from that netting line all the way to the creek there.
All right, I just need a sign and print. Okay.
Man, it's phenomenal how you guys get here within a couple of days.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, we got trucks running 24/7. So.
Right on. You have a good day. Have a safe drive.
I will.
So guys, here's a quick little deal. I hope that was all caught on camera. Really fast. These guys are on a strict time schedule with RL Carriers. They do a really good job of getting a lot of our product here at the field. If you notice, that's a small jag of paint. It's mainly graffiti and New World. We still have a really good batch of Infinity in stock. This is all Valken paintballs. So I'm gonna pause the video and change the tripod around, and then we'll go put this in the house. All right, RL Carriers are headed out. We're on the tractor. Let's fire this bad boy up. As my friend and teammate loves to say, some more bumpy tractor riding video. But what's really cool about RL Carriers is, and working with Valken, is they make sure I get this paint within 2 days of my order, hands down. So that's good for you, the customer, and good for me, the distributor of their paint, because what it does is it allows me to have fresh, quality controlled paint that doesn't set in an untemperature controlled area And that's one thing we do here at the field, is our paint is stored in our storage/office facility, and that's why we put these doors in. So I got lucky. My wife Aletha came home from work early today, and we're able to put this product away right away. All right, guys, let's see how we do this. So, got the paint in. So normally I get about twice as much of this, but it's the winter time, and we're gonna put this on a pallet jack, and we're gonna get this put away. So. Trying to get so you guys can actually see what we do and how we do it. There's Aletha. She's going to be on our YouTube video. So, all right, let's get the pallet jack in. Door shut. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but what we do is we FIFO our paint. So the first received is the first out. So the older Infinity will be utilized because you guys that play paintball on the regular understand old paint, it happens, right? So when I order paint, I talk with my sales rep. We try to keep the freshest paint available. And what I do by managing that, because we're a BYOP field, and for you guys who don't understand BYOP, it's bring your own paint. So I have to, in my opinion, have the best quality paint that I can possibly have. So I put a lot of effort in it, okay? So what that means is in the wintertime, when we don't consume a lot of paint, we buy in smaller jags, right? So it makes my profitability go down because the shipping cost is generally the same no matter if I get a full pallet or I get a quarter pallet like I did today. Generally, summertime I'll buy a full pallet. You know, end of spring I get a half pallet, and so on and so forth. And I negotiate that or figure that out through based on how much paint I sell, how many private games are booked, and all that. So my customers' end goal for me is to give them the best quality paint that performs the best as I possibly can get them in their gun. And if you can see in here, all this is insulated, it's heated. We set our paint, it's not set on the ground, it's set on a pallet, so there's airflow underneath the paint and on top. And as you can tell, I'm really happy with how this is put on. They used a really good pallet. There's no damaged boxes. And one thing I like working with Valken, and my other paint supplier that I used to use, GI, did the same thing. If there was a damaged box, they would make it right with me. So that's pretty much industry standard in my opinion. And granted, there's no school to go to say, hey, this is how you own and operate your business. This is a paintball business, do this. There's not that. There's general business schools that teach you a lot about computing and accounting and marketing and whatnot, generalisms. But when you get into an industry, the only thing you can do is better teach yourself by learning. And every day or every time I order something, every time I receive something, I'm always constantly learning. So I'm going to get this put on the pallet. I'm going to show you the pallet here. So there's our current product we got right there. And so this will go in there and I'll restack it all and we'll know which is by knowing where I put it in my warehousing system. And I know it seems like I got a warehousing system, but what I do, hey Kaylee, this is my daughter Kaylee. We're doing our YouTube video. She just got home from school. So this is a family owned and operated business. Kaylee actually works for me. So Aletha and I own and operate the business. Now the dogs are going to bark at them because that's our security system, Pitbull wiener dog. So, but what I do is I'll know where the older paint is from the last order. I'll put the new paint in beside it. And when we pull the paint off the staging pallet to go out to the field, because we never store our paint out at the field because that is not a climate controlled area. And that's really important with your paint, is how you store it, how you take care of it. So as a consumer, make sure you ask some questions. You know, the guys down in California, they have mild temperatures, except for heat. They deal with heat. So paint can get too hot, paint can get too cold. Paint's a perishable item. So the better you take care of it, where you live at, how you manage that is really important to paintball. Now, airsoft is super simple. The biodegradable BBs are really easy to manage. It's just how much you sell versus how much you buy. If I could get paintballs to store as well as biodegradable BBs, the amount of work and effort I put into it is be a lot less, which would be more profitable, right? So, all right, guys, Shrug the Swamp out. I'm gonna get this put away. That's really boring video. See you guys all later. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.